Everyone was looking at me. Why?
Sibley, welcome.
My boss, Reed, greeted me as if it were my birthday, and I just discovered my surprise party. It wasn't, in either case. True to his name, he was tall and wiry, with broad shoulders that didn't quite match his thin hips. Top-heavy, it always appeared as if he'd fall over from the weight of his upper body at any moment. Reed spent too much time in the tanning booth at the gym, with bulky arms hiding underneath his form-fitting black t-shirt. He always wore an adjustable sliding knot orthoceras fossil necklace and used words like safe space and compassion a lot. Next to Reed sat Bertram, a fragile young lapdog who agreed with everything Reed was about. Bertram was in sales. He had polish, not a hair of his thick dark hair out of place. His teeth were whitened into a shade that doesn't exist. I'm fairly confident he breathed Botox, and his nails were manicured and buffed, including his cuticles. At Reed's opposite side was his Viper executive assistant, Cristal with a K, and pronounced Cristal, not like the word crystal, and heaven help you if you get it wrong. Hi, Sibley. She looked up from her laptop, her legs crossed with her top leg swinging nervously back and forth as she tapped the edge of her long, neon-pink fingernail on the table beside her laptop in synchronicity. Cristal had a slight lisp that got more pronounced when she was innocently asking a question that might get her into trouble, or apologizing for screwing over her teammates in some way. I'm fairly confident Cristal and Bertram were having an affair.
Sorry I'm late.
A deep yet personable voice announced. Asher Starling had arrived. While my beat was all things love and light, Asher was the dark side of positive enlightenment. His job was to keep it real and uncover the hoaxes, cults, conspiracy theories, and fraudulent psychic mediums through in-depth research and reporting. While I was writing about a psychic mom and her daughter hosting drum circles on Siesta Key Beach, Asher was exposing staged alien visitation sites. Asher also doubled as our in-house photojournalist. I envied Asher. I promoted fluff, while he saved people from themselves. Cristal tugged at Reed's sleeve and whispered something in his ear.
You're right. Crystal piggybacked off Phoebe's idea with a bang-up one of her own. Tell him, Crystal.
Phoebe's ears perked as she eyed me and Yolanda, shrugging her shoulders. This was news to her. How would you feel about New Year's Eve in London and Valentine's Day in Paris?
We would set you up on 4 casual dates, companions if you will, to accompany you on each of your excursions.
What's the catch?
No catch. But if you happen to fall in love by February, that would go a long way toward increasing magazine sales. You could pick the best of for Valentine's Day.
No, no, and no. As I sat back into my seat, I was suddenly aware of the one other person in the room, Asher. I glanced in his direction. You've been awfully quiet. No thoughts on the matter?
Plenty, but none of them matter. I trust you to decide what's in your best interest.
That's a first. Most people just assumed they knew what was best for me, and I usually had little to say in the matter. I'll tell you what, I answered finally. Give me a copy of the itinerary, and I'll let you know if, and that's a big if, I'm on board with this.
Take the weekend to think about it.
That was his I'm a great listener and here for you voice.
This could give our little magazine the boost it needs to make it another year. But that's not what's important. More importantly, it will help you to move on to the next great stage in the life of Sibley Bloom.
Just get me the itinerary today. I'll give it some thought and get back to you with my answer Monday.
Oh, make sure Asher has a copy too. Why would I need a copy? Because you're our photojournalist, of course. Wherever she goes, you go too.